What is the square root of 81? Mr. No Name, can we have a ruling, please? First correct answer. Of course, the correct answer is 9. I saw Annie. Thank you, sir. Wonderful. Next question. Ladies and gentlemen. What is 60% as a decimal? What is 60% as a decimal? The correct answer is 0.6. Meadow is stating that she got the last answer as opposed to Annie. Mr. No Name, could you look into that, please? I think having looked back at it, I did think Meadow did get it. Yes, correct. Apologies. I think Annie even got the wrong answer. Mr. No Name, please confirm. I think it's Meadow. Who knows where Usman is? Usman is gone. Oh, he's here. He's here. Who is this umpire? I saw Meadow. No Name, please, as we move forward. We need to act with complete fairness. We need to be impartial. The first correct answer gets the points. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. How many degrees is a right angle? How many degrees is a right angle? Mr. No Name, please. Your ruling. A number of correct answers in the chat. Of course, the correct answer is 90. The correct answer is 90 for a right angle. We go over to our third official, Mr. No Name, Mr. VE7. Can we get a ruling, please? Mr. No Name, Truth Seeker. Thank you, sir. Truth Seeker moves to 3, Meadow on 2, Sir Wellington on 1. Name the 3 fossil fuels in any order. Name the 3 fossil fuels. The correct answer, first correct answer, goes to Usman. Usman, off the mark. Congratulations, sir. Next question. No Name. We need a level of speed here. Fastest first. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope the day's been going well. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. We're speeding up the round slightly here. What is the capital of Croatia? Ladies and gentlemen, what is the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Fantastic. Can we please, third official, VAR, can we have a confirmation on who was first? Usman. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. VE7. Usman moves to 2. The interactive scoreboard is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. A number of great players we have today. Your next question. What is 7 times 9? What is 7 times 9? Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is 63. Our third official verifies with Truth Seeker. Please keep in mind, our third official between myself, the host, and our third official, the third official answer is pretty much final. It can go to a vote, it can go to a poll if we are indeed in a highly intense round or at a very crucial point in the game. We will go to the VAR, we will go to the audience. Truth Seeker moves to 4 points. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. I will state a movie line. You tell me the name of the actor who said that line. To be clear, I will quote a line from a movie. You will give me the actor who said that line in the movie. I'll be back. In what movie was that line famous for? I'll be back. The correct answer is, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. Can we get a ruling on who said that answer first? Lincoln or Truth Seeker? Ladies and gentlemen, it's moments like this who got the answer first, Lincoln or Truth? A unanimous decision. A unanimous decision by our audience here. The point goes to Truth, who moves to 5 points. Halfway there. First to 10. I will now say a line from a famous song. You will then tell me the name of that song. Not the artist. To clarify, I will say a line from a song. You will tell me the title of that song. All good, Shani, all good. It's a bit of fun at the end of the day. Bit of a laugh and a bit of learn. Ladies and gentlemen, I will sing, well, I won't sing, but I will state a line from a song. You will tell me the title of that song. Here comes the line. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. Title of that song, please. Voided round. No correct answers. The correct answer was, in fact, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, not Bohemian Rhapsody. Very good, Usman. Very good. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. Who is currently top of the UK Premier League? Who is currently top of the UK Premier League table? The correct answer is, of course, the Arsenal. We, ladies and gentlemen, we need to take a moment here to welcome in. I think I saw Mr. Slim. Did I see Mr. Slim? Let me see. I did. Mr. Slim, our previous winner, the current holder of the Quiz Time trophy, has joined us again. As previous winner, he gets automatic entry into this game. Slim, welcome back. Congratulations on a point and off the mark. Just to fill you in, we've got a number of players: Trippy, Usman, Light T, Roxy, Meadow, Sir Wellington, Truth, Annie, Story, and of course yourself, Slim. Leading the way, we have Truth on 5 points. Hope you're doing well, and congratulations on an epic final with Mr. Beza. Slim won the last game. He gets automatic qualifications. Can we have a poll? We're going to have a poll on Slim's entry. Slim to play. Slim, I have to go to the audience here for the people, by the people. Let's see what happens. This is a close one. Mr. Third Official, no name, we've gone to the poll. Any final votes for Slim to play? Slim, you're in. Next question. Ladies and gentlemen, what animal says moo? What animal says moo? The correct answer is, of course, cow. Third official, Mr. No Name. Third umpire, VAR. Can we have a confirmation, please? I'm going to pick up the pace of the rounds. Thank you, sir. Looking forward to your confirmation. Someone said my mother-in-law. I think we have Slim. I think we have Slim. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Slim is known for his prowess and skill in this game. Please, may I have the first person? Mr. Third Official, Mr. No Name. Can we have a confirmation? Slim was first for me as well. We're going with Slim. Ladies and gentlemen, the points go to Slim. Roxy. Roxy is contesting. I'm seeing Slim, Truth Seeker, then Roxy. No time for a poll. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. Be quicker with those answers. You will get the points. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? The correct answer is of course Pluto. Truth Seeker moves to 6. Roxy, we'll run a poll in the next round. We'll include you, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question, please. In the Ultimate Fighting Championship, known as the UFC, what shape is the cage? What shape is the cage used in the UFC? The correct answer is, of course, the octagon. Mr. No Name, Third Official, may we get a ruling on that decision, please? Who got the first answer in the quickest time? Slim moves to 3. Is the comeback on? Is the comeback king, is the reigning champion going to reign again? Or will we have someone to place him from his throne? Will there be a coup d'etat in tonight's game? Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What animal can change color? What animal can change color? The correct answer is chameleon. Out of our players, Mr. No Name, our third official, Mr. No Name, our umpire. Can we have the first player who answered correctly? Kamikaze is not in the game. Unfortunately, Kamikaze is not in the game. No. Our players are Trippy, Usman, Light, Roxy, Meadow, Sir Wellington, Truth, Annie, Story, and Slim. Mr. No Name. Sir Wellington. Are we going with Sir Wellington here? The game is heating up. 4 or 5 players in the running. Ladies and gentlemen, before Conor McGregor was a UFC fighter, what was his profession? The correct answer is a plumber. Conor McGregor, previous profession was a plumber's apprentice in Dublin, Ireland. Slim is climbing up the ranks. A late starter. I told you to be careful, never underestimate this opponent. You must show him the respect and the credit he deserves. Will the real Slim please stand up? Absolutely. He's definitely putting his hand up. He's putting his hand up. He is in contention for a back-to-back victory. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Do not underestimate this opponent. Guerrilla warfare is amongst us. He is quick. He is motivated. A man of sheer will. Presence of mind. Mental fortitude. Ladies and gentlemen, Titans, comrades. What? Ladies and gentlemen, what is the square root of 169? Ladies and gentlemen, what is the square root of 169? The correct answer is, of course, 13. Can we have a ruling on that, please? Slim, again. Slim for the comeback. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. What color is SpongeBob? The correct answer is, of course, yellow. Can we have a ruling on that, please? Truth. Pulling away with 7 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final rounds. What? Slim got it. Slim or truth? We have to go to a poll for this. Things are heating up. For the last question, was it Slim or was it truth? Who got the last answer correct first? Was it Slim or was it truth? Slim. I'll have to take a ruling on this. I will go to my chat. I'll have to take a ruling, ladies and gentlemen. I think the point goes to truth. But if we are speaking the truth, the points go to Slim. In my chat, it was Slim. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Roxy is absolutely in the game. Slim, absolutely, guys. Slim. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question as things heat up. We have Truth on 7, Slim on 5, Sir Wellington, Meadow and Usman all on 2. Your next question. What shape has 4 equal sides? What shape has 4 equal sides? The correct answer is, of course, square. Can we have a ruling by our third official? We have to do a poll. We have to do a poll. The third official has called for a poll. Who is it between, sir? Who is the poll between? Truth or Slim? Seems like these two are in a 2-horse race. No Name is our third official. He has done a great job throughout tonight's events. He will be a long-standing member of this community. His reputation precedes him, an excellent, impartial judge, a man of honor. The scales of justice. The scales of justice are in their balance. Slim takes the points. Slim is on 8 points. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, comrades. What does CGI stand for? What does CGI stand for? CGI. No point round. It in fact stands for computer generated imagery. No one, I think, got that correct. Imagery. You have to be specific and correct with your answers and with your spelling. Sorry, who got it? Meadow is in the game. Absolutely, Meadow is in the game. Did Meadow get it? No one got it. Usman, maybe. Cowpole. The time for the cow has gone. We moved on, ladies and gentlemen. Next question. Closest is not specific. When is good enough? Good enough, ladies and gentlemen. Your next question, maths based. How many degrees in a triangle? How many degrees in a triangle? Welcome in, Zed, another worthy player from our last game. The correct answer is 180. 180 is the correct answer. Please, Mr. Third Official, Usman gets the points. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What do we call a government with a king or queen? What do we call a government with a king or queen? The correct answer is, of course, a monarchy. My third official, comrade, my esteemed colleague, can you please give us a confirmation on the correct answer? Usman is coming back. Now we have a question from our contestant, Roxy, who would like to run a poll. May I ask the question you would like to ask? May I ask the question you would like to ask and the possible answers? Let me put in a poll. I don't know what this poll is. You want? I'm going to write cow as the poll. You give me a yes or a no. Cow. Cow for. I'm going to put in Roxy. Roxy, yes or no? Does Roxy deserve a point? I mean, she's on 0. Some cold people in the chat today. Some cold people. Usman is a player, absolutely. Roxy, it seems to be a resounding no. We carry on. We continue. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 objections per game. Use them wisely. Your next question. in the UK on a Friday night? What is the traditional meal on a Friday night in the UK? The correct answer is, of course, fish and chips. The correct answer on a Friday night is, of course, fish and chips. This is exactly why we're here. We laugh, we learn, we carry on. Mr. No Name, Truth Seeker, is 1 point away from a victory. Ladies and gentlemen, someone other than Truth Seeker needs to get the answer correct to keep everyone in the game. It's been a great game so far. We've got a number of contestants in the running. Hats goes off to Slim for his comeback on 5 points after joining late. Great contestants. Trippy, Usman, Light, Roxy, Meadow, Sir Wellington, Truth, Annie, Story, and Slim. Quite an incredible game. Quite an incredible game. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What is the value of pi to 2 decimal places? What is the value of pi to 2 decimal places? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. No Name, our third official, my esteemed colleague, can we get a verification on the ruling? If Truth has got it, Truth wins. Apple and pastry. The correct answer is 3.14. 3.14 to 2 decimal places. This is a crucial moment. Our third official has gone to the polls. Did Truth get it? Truth completely gets it. Poll to remove Roxy. Roxy has been a great contestant. You all have been. Thank you for playing. Now, as the rules of the game stipulate, The first to 10 wins. Congratulations to Truth. Mr. Truth, congratulations. Of course, that's not the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Truth, you now have the option to take one other player in to the final round. It can be someone from the game. It can be someone from the chat. The choice is yours. Truth, please pick your opponent for the final round. I have to go, but I would like to nominate Slim to play for me. Slim, as previous winner of this game, do you accept Truth's offer? Slim would like to start a new game with everyone. New game or final round between two players? New game or 1v1? Your choice, ladies and gentlemen. We can have a completely new game or we can do a 1v1 final round. A completely new game where everyone can join in or a 1v1 round. Cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. I will give you the options. We can have a completely new game where everybody can play, and it is a first to 10. The alternative is 2 people can play head to head. Right now it stands at 50-50. The results are inconclusive, ladies and gentlemen. We have a marginal victory. A marginal victory. We're going to play a new game, ladies and gentlemen. 53% of you voted for a new game. We go with what the people say. We are impartial. We are a democracy. We are not a dictatorship. We are for the people, by the people. The premise of the game is to laugh and learn. Congratulations, Truth, on a victory. Unfortunately, the trophy can only go to a winner in the final round. New game. Please state your name if you're playing. State your name or prepare to play. Roxy is playing. How did I know? Roxy, number 1. Meadow, number 2. Meadow. Zane. State your name. State your name if you are playing. I am playing but rooting for Roxy. It sounds like there is a conflict of interest in that approach. Alas, we will not hold that against you. Usman is in the game. Hassan is in the game. You are all going down on our interactive scoreboard. We will tally your points to 10. Our third official is Mr. No Name. He and myself will come to any rulings on dubious debates that may arise from the momentum of the game. I appreciate you all, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have any other players? Annie, likewise. A wonderful game. A wonderful game. Appreciate you. Slim is playing. We get worried when Slim plays. We get worried. How you doing, Hamza? How you doing? So we have 6 players currently for tonight's quiz. Roxy, Meadow, Zain, Usman, Hassan, and Slim. Do we have any other players? Cami. Cami is in. Cami, welcome. Mr. DB Cooper. Mr. DB Cooper. I watched a documentary on him not long ago. DB, are you playing? DJ's in. We got 2 more players. DJ, DB, 1 more player. Otherwise, it's hard to keep a track. 1 more player, or we're ending it now. Contestants are registered. For this game, we have Roxy, we have Meadow, we have Zain, we have Usman, Hassan, Slim, Cami, DJ, and DB Cooper. By the way, look up DB Cooper. Very interesting story about a man who basically did a heist on a plane, parachuted out, never to be seen again. Fantastic name. Interesting. We have Mr. Soz. I'm going to call you Mr. LA. Mr. LA. Rules of the game are simple. Remember, we laugh, we learn, we play. That's the kind of the ethos of the game. Yeah. In terms of the rulings, we play on a point system. The first correct answer gets the points. I will ask the question. The contestants listed and named previously will then answer. The first correct answer of a member of our team who is playing will get the points. The first to 10 will win. You will then have the option of taking someone into a final sudden death round, where in effect you have to win by 2 clear points. That is the premise of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Roxy, Meadow, Zain, Usman, Hassan, Slim, Cami, DJ, and DB, and Mr. LA. Your first question. What part of the brain controls balance? Ladies and gentlemen, your first question. What part of the brain controls balance? The cerebrum is, in fact, the correct answer. Mr. Third Official, may we get a ruling on the correct answer? Control Delete can be our last player. Control Delete can be our last player. It's on a per point basis. The correct answer is cerebrum. I am verifying that. I believe our third official has vacated the building. I see that Hassan has got the first correct answer. Hassan, congratulations. Your next question. What planet within our solar system has the strongest gravity? What planet within our system has the strongest gravity? Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is, of course, Jupiter. Mr. Third Official, Mr. No Name, are you with us? Can you verify who got the correct answer in the quickest time? Anyone not playing, would they like to be a third official? Zane, I'll put this to a poll. It looks like Zane. Okay. What is that phrase? I'm going to find out for you later in the show. There's a good phrase. Meadow, your humility, your sportsmanship is it's powerful, respectable. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. In what movie do robots turn into cars? In what movie do robots turn into cars? The correct answer is, of course, Transformers. I remember seeing Shia LaBeouf when one of the first ones came out. Epic film. The Matrix. Who said that first? We need a third official. As a third official, your responsibility will be to state, after the correct answer has been given, who got it in the quickest time. As a third official, that weight and responsibility will bear upon your shoulders. Do we have anyone who would like to take the opportunity to be a third official? You cannot be a player. If you are a third official, you cannot be a player. You have to be impartial. Do we have a third official? Okay, we have to take this to a vote. The vote is between Roxy and Zane. Please, chat. Let me know. Let me know who got the answer correct. Was it Roxy or was it Zane? We've gone to the audience. We've created the poll. 70% said Roxy. Alas, Roxy, you get the points. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Quickest answer quickest correct answer in the chat gets the point. What is 45 divided by 5? What is 45 divided by 5? The correct answer is 9. Control delete. My third umpire, my third official, my esteemed colleague. Can you confirm who got that correct the quickest? Shraden, unfortunately, did not register for this game. Our players include Roxy, Meadow, Zane, Usman, Hassan, Slim, Cami, DJ, DB, and Mr. LA. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a third official here who can verify the answer? Control delete, you are my third umpire. I am looking to you for guidance and a ruling on who got this answer first. The correct answer was, of course, 9. Shraden did not register for this game. Who was the next correct answer after Shraden? Voided round. Please, ladies and gentlemen, maintain some level of dignity and respect for your fellow opposition. We laugh, we learn. Your next question, ladies and gentlemen. What planet in our solar system is famous for having rings? What planet in our solar system is famous for having rings? The correct answer is Saturn. I have Slim as our winner for that round. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What movie directed by Steven Spielberg? In what movie did dinosaurs escape? A film that Steven Spielberg directed. In what movie did dinosaurs escape? The correct answer is, of course, Jurassic Park. Hassan takes the points. Control delete. I need to confirm with you. Are you my third official? Are you the third umpire? Control delete. Are you my third official? Please state. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host for the evening, Mr. Flo. Our third official is Mr. Control Delete. Any final rulings? This is a a non-paid role, I'm afraid. Feel free to give up your role. Feel free to pass over your role as third umpire to somebody else. This is a non-paying role. We play for pride. We play for dignity. We play for the trophy. We play for laughs as well, guys. Remember that. Now, voided round. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Cheddar, Edam, Red Leicester are all types of what food? The correct answer is, of course, cheese. Very nice with bread. Very nice with crackers. Very nice on a JP. Control. Over to control. Can I have a verification on the correct answer in the fastest time, please? Control, please. Can you verify who had the correct answer in the fastest time? DJ, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Control. DJ, off the board. Congratulations. A very close game this round. Roxy, Meadow, Zain, Usman, Hassan, Slim, Cami, DJ. Control is the official umpire. Any rulings, judgments will go to our third umpire. He will hold the scales of justice, an impartial man, a good man, a man worthy of this role. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What animal is known as man's best friend? What animal is known as man's best friend? The correct answer is, of course, dog. My personal favorite dog is a golden retriever. Beautiful animals. I love Labradors too. But of course, the correct answer is dog. Control. Over to control. Can we get a ruling on the final answer, please? The first correct answer. The scales of justice are in the balance, sir. Mr. Control, you decide the fate. It's a tricky one. Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in a bit of a sticky situation. We're waiting for Control to calculate, compute, and finalize. The answers come in. The points go to DJ. DJ on 2, Hassan on 2. A close game. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. What is the capital of Brazil? What is the capital of Brazil? The correct answer is, of course, Brasilia. Mr. Flo, can we have a ruling on the fastest correct answer in the chat? Control is the third official. He was merely stating the correct answer. Out of our players in this current game, Mr. Third Official, may we have a ruling on the first correct answer? Zane was first. Zane, congratulations, sir. Your next question, ladies and gentlemen, please. How many letters are in the English alphabet? How many letters are in the English alphabet? So 33, 32. The correct answer is, of course, 26. Can we get a ruling on who said that first? Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a ruling, please, on who got the answer first, the correct answer in the quickest time? DJ. DJ moves ahead on 3. A very close game, Hassan and Zayn, not far behind, with Slim and Roxy off the board. Your next question. What? Slim, why? Slim, do we have a... We halt the game, halt the game. Is everything good? Slim, would you like to be the third official? I'd very much appreciate it. We can have 2 third officials. We need to be quick with the answers and the rulings that are given. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. Slim, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you here. Congratulations on the win last time. An epic game. An epic game. How many bones are in the adult human body? How many bones are in the adult human body? Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is 206. Mr. Control, Mr. Delete, Mr. 1763, can we have an official ruling? Hassan. Sarah Connor. Legendary movie. Control, can we confirm it was Hassan? Faria is not in this game, I am afraid. Our players are Roxy, Meadow, Zane, Usman, Hassan, Slim, Cami, DJ, DB. Although I think Slim is out. A lesser contestant. Hassan. Hassan moves to 3. Slim has moved out of the game. I will have to put it to a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Faria. Can Faria join? Yes or no? Can Faria join the game? Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen? DB Cooper is out of the game as well. We've had 2 people vacate their place. Slim, DB. DB, pleasure having you here. Pleasure having you here. The roll is 50-50. Yes to no. Control. Our third official, you have the final ruling on whether Faria can join the quiz. Faria, are you still here? By the way, out of interest, look up DB Cooper, a sensational story about one man. A sensational story. DB Cooper. Faria, we play to 10 points. You're joining late. You are at a disadvantage. But welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What is the largest ocean? What ocean is the largest? Hassan, correct. Hassan moves to 4 points. I see Hassan. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, let's pick up the pace. What food product do bees make? What food product do bees make? Correct answer is honey. DJ, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What is the capital of Japan? What is the capital of Japan? DJ, correct. DJ takes the lead. Hassan in second. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. What holiday is on the 25th of December? What holiday is on the 25th of December? Hassan, the first correct answer by one of our players, ties it up with DJ at 5-all. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. What do you call endlessly scrolling online? What do you call endlessly scrolling online? Addiction. The correct answer is doom scrolling. The correct answer is doom scrolling. Our first correct answer by DJ, taking the lead yet again. Next question. Ladies and gentlemen, what animal sleeps the most? What animal sleeps the most? The correct answer is a koala. Meadow. Fantastic to see you off the board. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. What is 12 times 5? The correct answer is, of course, 60. Meadow. Back to back. Congratulations. Next question. What holiday celebrates love? What upcoming holiday celebrates love? Valentine's Day, correct, DJ. On to 7 points. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 potentially correct answers for this next question. Either one of them will be accepted. What animal carries its house? What animal carries its house? Hassan, the first player, puts points on the board. 6 points, climbing his way back, clawing his way back. Penguin. Correct. Turtle, snail, all correct answers. Yes, Hassan. Control, you are the third official. You should not be participating in the answering of these questions. Your performance today has been quite dishonest. It has shaken this game to the root of its core principles, its core values. We as third officials pride ourselves on being partial. Hello, everybody. How you doing? We've got a game going on at the moment. It's with a heavy heart that I must say this. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What holiday involves eggs and bunnies? What holiday involves eggs and bunnies? Our first correct answer is by DJ. Congratulations. DJ moves to 8 points. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick one. We have a number of comments around who was first, who was quickest, who said the correct answer. At the beginning of each game, we have a number of people register. If you are not registered on the game, your answers do not count and they are invalid. But fear not, stay the course, because whoever wins the game has the option to bring back somebody from the chat, somebody from the game, whoever it may be, could potentially participate in our final round and play for the cup. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What is 7 times 6? What is 7 times 6? The correct answer is 42. Meadow. clawing your way back. An outstanding performance by a number of our players in this game. It's unusual to see 3 to 4 horses all vying for the win. Congratulations to you all as we close out on what has been an epic game. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What animal is famous for its pouch? What animal is famous for its pouch? The correct answer is, of course, a kangaroo. I have DJ there as our first correct answer. How you doing, Jeff? DJ, Hassan, Faria, Zain. All correct answers, just not quick enough. Just not quick enough. Unlucky. We continue. Head to head, toe to toe. A battle of wits. Our titans in attendance: Roxy, Meadow, Zain, Usman, Hassan, Faria, Cami, DJ. You need this for the game to continue. If DJ gets it, the fate is in his hands. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What movie contained the fictional character Marcellus Wallace? What movie contained the character Marcellus Wallace? Annie. Annie. Correct. Pulp Fiction. An outstanding film. John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis. Congratulations. The game continues. Currently, we have Hassan on 6, DJ on 9. These are our two front runners for the race. Your next question, may I remind you, DJ is 1 point away from winning. You need this to stay in the game. What is the capital of Greece? What is the capital of Greece? Ladies and gentlemen, I have it as Zain. Roxy is back. Of course, we remember you, Roxy. You are at the top of our interactive scoreboard with 1 point. Our state-of-the-art, technologically advanced scoreboard. The level of precision and accuracy. Unbelievable. Of course, we know who you are, Roxy. For you returning, we welcome you. A hero's welcome to Roxy. That round is voided. Can a member of the contestants come back? We welcome you back. How you doing, Chris? We love Chris, by the way. Welcome back, Chris, man. Hope you're doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What gas do humans exhale? What gas do humans exhale? The correct answer is, of course, carbon dioxide. Can we have a ruling on who got that answer correctly in the quickest time? DJ. If it's DJ, DJ has won the game. If it is DJ, DJ has won the game. A truly outstanding competitor. A truly outstanding competitor. DJ's been in the last few quizzes. Now, we have the choice. DJ, congratulations. Congratulations on the first to 10. Roxy, welcome back. Meadow, Zain, Usman, Hassan, a valiant effort. Should be proud. You should be proud of your performance. Valiant effort. Showed a lot of heart, grit, determination to stay in the game. Cami, DJ. Respect to all of our contenders today. We now have to go into the final round. DJ, over to you, sir. You have the choice to choose anyone from our chat or from our game to go into the final 1v1 round. A game of sudden death, golden goal. Our last winner was Mr. Slim. DJ, the choice is yours. Control delete. DJ. V control delete. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final round. We've had a number of great contenders this evening. Contestants, competitors. You've shown great wit, great focus, great determination. We now move into the final round between DJ and control delete. The rules are as follows. It will be a 1v1 battle. I will ask a question. Control Delete and DJ will answer. If they both answer correctly, the same rule applies. Whoever answered correctly in the quickest time will get the point. If someone joins in the chat, as it is unable for us to keep it completely moderated, and people's excitement clearly knows no bounds, the level of self-control is pretty low, if I'm honest. People will come in. Now, I have to ask you, Control and DJ, if someone answers a question correctly before you, would it be okay with you, Mr. DJ, and with you, Mr. Control, if they had the choice of choosing who the point goes to? DJ, would you be okay with it? Alas, we're going to make a ruling on that. If someone else in the chat answers correctly before one of our two final contenders, DJ or Control Delete, that person will be able to choose who that point goes to. Welcome to our final round, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, who you backing? Who you backing? Who you got? Vote now. Who's your money on? Who you got? Who you rooting for? Which flag are you flying? Looks like the people's champ, DJ, has won the hearts and minds of our audience today. And not a surprise. An outstanding performance, a superb individual effort has given him the backing as we go in tonight's final round. Control, the underdog, the mighty Ducks. Who doesn't like an underdog story? DJ, Control, welcome to the final round. Your first question. What food is traditionally used to make guacamole? What food is traditionally used to make guacamole? Please remember, correct spelling, correct grammar, no short form slang will be accepted. The correct answer is, of course, avocado. Zane, correct answer. Zane, are you my third official now? Point to DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final round. Mr. DJ, Mr. Control, your next question. What animated movie has a cowboy and a space ranger? The correct answer is Toy Story. Of course. What animated movie has a cowboy and a space ranger? Unfortunately, none of our contestants answered that correctly. Control, delete, DJ. Would you accept the vote of the first person in the chat who got it correct? Ladies and gentlemen, DJ is okay with it. Control, if you are okay with it, we will go to the first person who answered correctly. Control is not okay with it. Unfortunately, as our two final contestants, they both have to agree on a judgment. Otherwise, the judgment will no longer stand. The bill will not go through. The bill will not turn into legislation. There will be no amendments, no future proofing, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, the same rules apply. Next question. What is the opposite of hot? What is the opposite of hot? The correct answer is cold. 2 points to DJ in this first of 5 final round. Control delete. You're 2 behind. Do you have it in you to come back? Has the pressure got to you? Are you folding? Can you take the heat in the kitchen? We'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Control delete. You do have an objection available. Would you like to object? I will put the points to a poll. The audience vote will be final. It is your decision. If you feel you are being robbed, we will put it to a poll. Our third official has stated DJ as the winner. We're putting it to a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Should the last point go to DJ? or control? Should the last point go to DJ or control? It has been decided. It stands with DJ. Thank you for your honesty, your transparency, your humility, ladies and gentlemen. Control, DJ. One last, no, we're not at that stage. It is the first to 5 in the final round. You're still in it, Control. You're still in this game. You just need to believe and type faster. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this final round. We've had a number of players. We've now whittled down to the final 2. The milk has been skimmed. Only the creme de la creme remains. DJ and Control. DJ is 2-0 up. Control. You need this to apply pressure. You need points on the board. Will this be your opportunity? What country is known for maple syrup? The correct answer is Canada. I ask you again. Unfortunately, we cannot accept your answer, Control. The correct answer was given in the chat prior to you writing your answer. Unfortunately, neither of you have achieved points or tallied in that round. I put it to you again. I know DJ is okay with it, but Control, may I ask, would you be okay with the first correct answer in the chat deciding who the point goes to? I ask you again, Mr. Control. There is a correct answer. I know. We know. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer was Canada. The question was, what country is known for maple syrup? Mr. Hassan answered quickest. Hassan, you have a choice of giving the point to DJ or to Control. The decision is yours. The point goes to Control. Has fate been written? Are the writings on the wall? Has Hassan given a way out, a way back, a shed of light, a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel to control? The score goes to 2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question in this final round. We have DJ on 2, Control on 1. An epic battle. 2 titans of man go head to head, toe to toe, in this Colosseum, this fortress known as YouTube. 2 great minds. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What movie features blue aliens on another planet? What movie features blue aliens on another planet? The point goes to DJ. When the pressure is on, DJ pays no mind. He does what he does. He continues. He carries on. He fights. DJ goes 3-1 up, consolidating his lead. Can Control pull this back? Your next question, Mr. DJ, Mr. Control. Who sang the song, Rolling in the Deep? Who sang the song, Rolling in the Deep? As we have said before, spelling, grammar, the specifics of an answer must be held to the utmost standard. Unfortunately, DJ failed to capitalize the A in a name, Adele. We must stick to our principles. The first correct answer was by Adam B. Adam, the scales of justice. Our player's fate is in your hands. You may decide if the point goes to DJ or to Control. Mr. Adam B., over to you. Control. When we started this quiz, you were the 36% underdog. The People's Champ DJ had an overwhelming majority. 67 were for him. Look how the tides of change have turned. The winds of change are now in your favor. 3-2, the score. Is this the way back? Your next question, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember we are in a heads-up final round. What country is shaped like a boot? What country is shaped like a boot? Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a correct answer. Italy. DJ, I'm not sure what kind of boots you wear. But it is not Austria. Adam B. The choice is yours. Three all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're witnessing a game of ups and downs, trials and tribulations. The people have found a way back for control in this game. 2 points back to back bring the scores to 3 all. Congratulations, Control, on finding a way back into this game, winning the hearts and minds of our audience. %37 underdog, low on the odds. 3 all, first to 5. Next question. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the fastest land animal? Cheetah. Correct. DJ. No pressure. This man feels no pressure. This man feels no pressure. He is down. Love 40. Love 40. It is game point. 40 love. Are you going to tie things up? Control. DJ. You need this one to win. Control. You need this one to stay in the game. This could be our final question. This could be our final question. Good night, Chris. Pleasure as always. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if Control or DJ do not give the first correct answer, the person who does will be able to award that point to the player of their choice. The score is 4-3 to DJ. Your next question. What year did humans first land on the moon? The correct answer is 1969. What a momentous occasion. What a momentous occasion. Unbelievable. We were able to do that. Imagine how many years ago that was. Imagine the technology then. Humans are incredible. Everyone who's joined is incredible. You're all stardust. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, back onto more pressing matters. Who got the question correct first? Samson, 1969. Our player's fate is in your hand. The score is 4-3. 4 to DJ, 3 to Control. You may choose who gets the point. Samson ties it up at 4-all. We go to the interactive scoreboard. Four points apiece. A game of 5. Four points each. What an epic game. What an epic game. Roxy, Meadow, Zayn, Usman, Hassan, Cami, DJ, DB, Mr. LA, Control, Trippy, Light T, Meadow, Sir Wellington, Truth, Annie, Story, Slim. We've now whittled down to the final 2. The creme de la creme. Same rules apply, Samson. Your fate could decide the winner. Your fate could decide who the cup goes to. Your final question for the winner. Name the ocean between Africa and Australia. Name the ocean between Africa and Australia. The correct answer is Indian. Zayn, can we have a ruling, please? Who got the correct answer first? Indian Ocean is the correct answer. I see Samson got it correct first. Control didn't capitalize the I. Samson was first. The first correct answer gets to decide. Samson gives the score to DJ. Chat, how do we feel about this? Should DJ win? We're putting it to a vote. Hold your answers for the vote. We're going to the audience. Who takes the win? Ladies and gentlemen, who takes the win? A resounding winner. You know what's funny about this vote? Very similar to the first vote we had just prior to the quiz about who would win or who people were backing. Very similar. We'll use the data. The trend is your friend. Congratulations, DJ. Bravo. Bravo. A great game. A great game. Roxy, Meadow, Zayn, Usman, Hassan, Cami, Control, Trippy, Usman, Light T, Roxy, Meadow, Sir Wellington. DJ, congratulations. Congratulations. You win tonight's trophy. Well played to everyone. A lot of correct answers. The idea is that we have a laugh and a learn. I hope you all learned something. Control. I think you won the hearts and minds of the people. You had a few votes dedicated to you. Hearts and minds. Valiant comeback. A valiant comeback, a valiant effort. Two great minds went head to head this evening. Toe to toe. Left it all out on the field. No regrets. Congratulations again to all the players. Show some support. Show some support for our two fantastic finalists. Well done, guys. Well done. Appreciate you guys. All right. As a finalist, we'll give you that. The question is, was Control robbed? We was robbed. Out of 8 votes. Good night, Adam. 12%. That was you, Control. That was you. You were that person. Yeah, maybe off his internet provider. We do the maths. We do the maths. How many votes were there? Was it you? It's 12 votes. No, good stuff, guys. It's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of fun. But listen, I'll leave you on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'll leave you on this one. The odds of you being born are estimated at 1 in 400 trillion. So you already beat insane odds. Man, it's lovely hosting you. As always, it's a pleasure. I hope we had a laugh, learned a few things. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Good night. Have a good one, guys. Speak soon. Congratulations, DJ. See you guys. Good night.